Welcome everyone to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
NBA.
Well, Mike, we're still early in this season, obviously, and lots of games left. What things are impacting this particular part of the year?
I think a goal for who you want out there when it matters the most.
And does it take a whole season to get that done, do you think, to you really have that firm in your mind as a coach?
Sometimes you lose a key player for a significant amount of time, so when he returns, is he ready to fit right back in with the other four players?
Here's Sparrow over Lanier. Sparrow, that's good.
They drew first blood there. This should and could be a fun one.
And you can just feel like there's a bit of electricity in the air tonight.
And that one, good.
Opportunistic play by Moncrief, taking whatever the defense will give him.
1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Sparrow. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Lanier, no good. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Robinson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Probing the paint early, testing those waters inside. I like it.
We'll see how long before their defense tightens up down there. Good start for them on offense.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Lanier. Lister against King. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Lister missing. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by New York. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season. From deep. That one's not going to go. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. Lanier. And again, the Bucks miss. Walker with it. Working on Chris. Shot's good by Walker.
7-2.
Here's Bridgman. No good with the triple. And we reach the end of the first quarter. New York ahead, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
From outside the arc, Archibald can't hit. New York with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And the team-first attitude of Cartwright, wanting to get it to his open guys.
Second chance shot. Johnson, good.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
And again, it's New York.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
Bucks trail by 7. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Here's Archibald. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Knicks. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Pressey's checked in for the Bucks. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Here's Moncrief. Goes back up. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Pressey.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out. This offense is operating with a lot of confidence. He finds an opening and drills the three-pointer.
Pressey, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Found the spot he likes and takes his shot. Paul Pressey, sweet little mid-range J there.
.30 seconds left now here in the second. From deep three-point range, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Moncrief. Trying his luck from deep. Bernstein pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Elmore the pass to Macklin. Now here is Moncrief. Tight defense on him. Basket good.
Assisted by Paul Pressey.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Sparrow right there.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity.
Do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Hey, Mike, there's a lot of great young talent in the NBA today, but the veteran stars, I can tell, aren't ready to give up the spotlight just yet.
Guys like Kareem, Dr. J, the Iceman, for all the exciting players coming up right now, they've got a long way to go to match some of the achievements of those legends.
And no one appreciates those legends, Mike, more than you, because having coached and played like you have, you know what these guys have put into their careers, into their individual games. It's mind-bending.
They've set themselves up so that younger players emulate what they have done in the past and try to...
Wow, you're exactly right. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
What a boost a finish like that can be.
Woo!
Wow.
Rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way.
He had a bit of room and wanted to send a message in this close game.
Here's Lanier. And it's King with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Puts it up from 12, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, I like how King looks to set up his guys. He's known as a scorer, but showing you there, he can find the open teammate as well.
Here's Johnson. Good on the baseline, Jay. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Walker's checked in for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Johnson. Good. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
Strong take by Johnson. He can score anywhere on the floor.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
That's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Big time bucket in a big moment. No surprise that he knocks it down.
And that was a basket they had to have. An absolutely vital possession for them.
Lanier, the pass to Johnson, makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 8.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
A second chance effort. Here's Robinson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Athletically, Marcus Johnson is one of the most dynamic and smoothest guys you'll see.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Sparrow. Oh, that's blocked. King outside. Outside Robinson. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Sparrow. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sparrow's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks. Here's Bridgman.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what Coach wants to see in a close game.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 2. Archibald hits from the high post.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Moncrief. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Moncrief's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Here's Cartwright, and he nails that one right through the net.
It has been on display all night. A lack of concentration on the defensive end.
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore the other.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. .125 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lister. Buries the 20-footer. Lister's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Grunfeld, that's good.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
.112 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Archibald. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here is Cartwright. Here's Sparrow. Oh, they get it back. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't force the turnover, that's not a bad foul.
Well, at least they're stopping the clock. That's not the worst-case scenario for them.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, making this a 2-possession game.
Here's Moncrief. A 3-pointer off the mark, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Trent Robinson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Kings checked in for Macklin. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
These guys have been lights out from the charity stripe, protecting their lead.
That'll be a 5-second call. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Bucks ball.
They've got to get points in bunches and in a hurry.
Yeah, and a lot of luck. It would be very difficult for them to get back into this one.
A steal. Here's Lanier. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big-time points from Bob Lanier in the clutch. He wants to rock in those spots. You can see his competitive nature there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
He'd like to get better from here, especially with the amount of times that King gets to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moncrief El Cid with it. Robinson picks him up.
High effort play from Moncrief, getting his shot off while drawing the foul.
Sidney Moncrief. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Moncrief hits them both.
What I appreciate about Moncrief is he knows who he is. A terrific scorer and solid all-around player.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Bucks ball.
King against Johnson. Jacks up a three. Here's Lister. Launches it. Here's Lanier. And the three off target. So it's New York picking up the win. A close game, but in the end, they did just enough, Clark, to secure the margin of victory.
Yeah, they kept these fans on the edge of their seats, but got it done in the end.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long.